Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And as you can see, we've already started here. Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Maradona. Haaland. And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So, a breakthrough already. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the shots! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Haaland. Oh, good-looking ball, and he was alert to it. So just a few minutes in, and already a lead that looks unassailable. Has a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It is a very, very good save.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. Rafinha. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
That has ended up in no man's land. That pass has been well intercepted. Zielinski. Haaland! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
How many? Just how many? It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking.
He's got tall. It's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And there's green grass ahead of him. That'll be a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get onto this? It's a goal kick. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, what a ball! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
And he cuts out the supply. Rodri. Zielinski. Fernando. Oh, that is a nice touch. Boré.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Martinez. And now the breakaway. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Maradona. And the shot, Haaland! That's another chance! It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that.
Zielinski!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Haaland. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's the chance to counter. And that's another good win of the ball. Fred. Hernandez cuts out the pass. De Bruyne. Maradona driving through the middle. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fred. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up. But
can he finish? And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them. Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured that. Nice physical challenge. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's picked his way through. There's the hit! Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Shapes to shoot! Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that could set him on his way. Shot a goal! It's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Aos 15 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa
Boré.
17.
Rodri
Público
wins the
presente
duel this
na
time.
partida de hoje.
60 minutes played.
62.005 espectadores.
Maradona hits one! No mistake! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
Internacional choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's a key interception.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a good ball out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. De Bruyne. Now, can he find a finish? Tries a shot! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Aos 27 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa 20. Substituição
Internacional making another change here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Camisa 13. Camisa 11.
And that has been clubbed away. So, third corner of the game. Maradona plays it short. And he's heaved it away. Now it's Martinez. Now there's the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Oh, that's fabulous. Quality ball. Oscar. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Has a goal! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Aos 34 minutos do segundo
So
tempo
time for
pelo
change,
jogador,
and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy. No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And he's away. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Teremos uma substituição.
They're up to 5 corners now. Climbs up big! They've scored! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And very quickly, the substitute. But he's had a hit! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
There's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Alisson gets it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Could move up a gear here. Shot could be on. He's looking to... Decent hit! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
And the finish! And that's past the post. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Boré. Fernando Torres. And he's on his way. There's the shot! He scores! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Great chance! Oscar goes short. He rises! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas.